Hi, and welcome to Andy's Let's Plays. Today we're playing Tera. Hi guys, welcome back to episode number 119 of Andy's Big Sorcerer Let's Play. Today you may notice that we have drastically more rested XP than usual. That's due to the way my scheduling worked out over the past couple days. We have had our daily episode, however, by doing a few at once and then taking a day or two off, we've got about 60% of the 63% of the possible total rested XP accrued, so that's excellent. First thing that I wanted to look into here was I want to look at the weapons that are available, specifically discs in the level 52 to 54 range. Now, what we're looking for is something like an enigmatic disc that we could use in order to have a better weapon than our current one. Now, this one, the enigmatic, I'm going to go ahead and just search superior weapons. Looks like we only have one option, level 54, and it is 66 gold. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. Yep. That's going to be a fantastic weapon for us. Go ahead and collect that. Cool. Now our first thing that we need to do is go to the merchant over here. I'll talk to this guy. And we're going to go ahead and buy a common identification scroll. Yes. Now hopefully this identifies well. If not, it's possible we could change it. See, this gives me additional damage to boss monsters, enemies with high aggro, that kind of thing, and increases PvP damage. I'm not keen on PvP damage, so for 5 gold, 6 gold really, I'm going to go ahead and buy another one of these. We use the enigmatic scroll to reset it. Do that. Now it's enigmatic again, and we can re-identify it. PvP damage again. So I'm just going to get a couple more of these. Go ahead and get 4 enigmatics and 4 identifications. Now this is what I believe is referred to as re-rolling the enigmas or whatever, the stats on your weapon. It's pretty common. Let's see. Mana return, prone monsters, enraged monsters, normal monsters, and increase attack speed by 8%. This is not bad. I'm going to see what we get with our next one since we already have the scrolls. We could just save them, but... Alright, prone monsters, minions, monsters from behind. What I'm really hoping for is a good amount of plus 8% attack speed. There we go. We got plus 8% attack speed, damage to monsters from behind, 50% chance to regen MP when combat starts, an additional 50% chance to regen MP when combat starts at the plus 3 level, and then at plus 6, more damage to minions. So I think we'll settle for this. We'll try to get it to about plus 3. First step, we're going to remove those, and we can go ahead and equip this, yes. Right off the bat, it's drastically better than our current weapon, offering about 400 additional impact, or 400 additional attack and 1300 additional impact, as well as more mana and that kind of thing. Then I'm going to go ahead and put in our 2 pristine brilliant contacts, and I'm going to put in 1 of our hunter's pentants. Now, on the recommendation of Griffin, I'm going to go ahead and pick up an additional pristine brilliant contact instead of using... I'm actually going to buy 2 of them just so that we have an extra. Then we can go in here and put that in. So I'm going to just switch that around so they're in order. Alright, I guess they don't want to be in order. Anyway, that will give us additional mana regen, something that I think we should find useful. Given that our enchantments are for now satisfactory, I'm going to go ahead and ditch these scrolls into the bank. Sort that up, sort this. Now, what we need to do is use Alcahest and tier 11 weapons in order to enchant this this item. So I'm going to go ahead in here and get Alcahest from the bank. Looks like we only have 8 of it. That's fine. I'm going to get more Alcahest from the merchant. Hi there, merchant. Alright. I can shift-click and get 100. There we go. 100 Alcahest should last us a little while. And then we can come out here and talk with the trade broker.
Hang in there.
So what we're looking for is any type of weapon in the level 54 to 54 range. The reason I do 54 to 54 is I know that'll specifically give me tier 11. So first we'll just sort by the buy now price since we want the cheapest stuff. These will generally be whites. So we'll buy 1, 2 of those, and then we'll buy 2 uncommons. So they're a little expensive, but go ahead and collect all of that. Now we'll go into our character sheet, unequip the weapon, go into enchanting, put the weapon in, put one of our fodder pieces in, and enchant. So with any luck, we should be able to get it at least to +3. We've successfully gotten +1, and we'll try for +2. Now the nice thing about enchanting it is, in addition to getting the higher levels of the enchantment, not enchantment, but spell effects, magical bonuses, whatever you want to call them. Alright, so we've gotten it to +3. That unlocks the next tier, which is 50% chance to regenerate mana when combat starts. So we're going to have lots of mana, hopefully. I'm going to go ahead and use the last one as well. I'm not going to purchase any blues or other fodder at this point to enchant it. Alright, wow, we didn't fail a single one. That was fantastic. So we'll go in here, equip that. Now each of those enchantments has given us additional stats on there as well, so we're now up to 2,000 attack. That should be drastically higher than what we've had in the past.
An auspicious visit. Let it be so.
Indeed, an auspicious visit. So we'll go ahead and sort that into our bank, sort this stuff up. I'm going to deal with these other items later on. For now, what I'd like to do is head back into the cavern where we were before. So go ahead and hop a teleport and go to the Phalangeal Research Camp. So hopefully this will allow us to get some sort of a teleport from in here down deeper into the cavern. I'll have to see what we can do about that. But we'll go ahead and try out our new abilities. Let's see. Yep, here's D-Rug. Gotta talk to Derug. And let's see, we want to go to the Uprising Redout, I think?
Be careful.
Usually the end of the list is the deepest one, so I believe that's where we're going. But if it's not, we should be able to catch a teleport to other locations in the area, so... yep, this looks right, so... Manthals are down this way, and Zafi is over there. So, let me go ahead and... Oh, before we go, I know it'll kind of skew our results with seeing what our new mana regen can do, but I'm going to go ahead and burn an Infused Charm, and also an Onslaught Charm. Just boost up our attack a bit more. So we got Major Infused, and Minor Strength, so cool. I don't know if Minor Strength actually does anything for us. Yeah, we knock down our foes more frequently. That's a little bit lackluster, but whatever. It'll be useful. So now we should be able to head through these caves where last time we fought a bunch of guys. Who are they talking to in guild? Oh, they were talking to me. Oh, we don't wanna stay and fight them. No need. They should de-aggro shortly. So, yeah, it'll be exciting to try out this new weapon, see what it can do. These guys we may have to fight, so we'll go ahead and engage them. Wow. Already it looks like our attacks are doing a good bit more damage than they have in the past. We're taking this Kalash down without too much trouble, which makes sense since we've got pretty much 150% more attack capability than we did before replacing our weapons. So I knew that replacing the weapon was something we eventually needed to do. The trouble was I wasn't sure about whether we would get a better one pretty soon from quests and stuff, so I didn't want to rush into it, but you guys are right, we need to replace it, so. And sorry if you were watching the episodes and you were wondering why I wasn't like responding to things like, hey, get a new weapon. It was just because those were pre-recorded to a certain extent, so we gotta be careful here. These guys, they really pack a punch. Well, in addition to our increased damage output, which is quite nice, it looks as though we are having some pretty decent mana. So at this point, what I'd like to do is try removing a Pristine Brilliant, try putting in another Hunter's Pentant. We'll see if we have any mana issues. If we do, I have the crystals necessary to replace that and revert back. So shouldn't be too problematic. We'll just have to see how that goes. Oh, and in addition, I did see your guys' message about the way that the ice storm works. It does seem as though only the first strike in that or whatever can actually... Wow, that was close. I almost got caught in that blast ring thing. So, since it... From what I hear, it seems like the first strike is the only one... Okay, why can't I attack him? What the heck? That's weird. I want to try to get him with Fire Blast. Alright, that got his attention, finally. Yeah, come over here, you jerk. Come get me. Come on. What are you doing? I don't think he's gonna attack me. That's really unfortunate that I wasted, like, 4 of those. Like, I let him hit my shield 4 times without doing any damage to him. I was trying to lure him away from this wall so he wouldn't be so buggy, but... Because I don't think I can really hit him that well when he's up against this. It seems like a lot of my abilities just... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, no, no. There we go. That took him out. What a jerk. Wow. That was drastically more difficult than it should have been, just because of the fact that he was being really irritating about hugging that wall. Alright, we need to keep moving deeper into this Manthal cavern area. So, we're going to shield up, and we'll put this up. So, tomorrow, based on my recording time, which, if you're watching this episode, it's probably today, but tomorrow on my time, the server merge is occurring, and that should prove pretty interesting. You know, hopefully we don't have any issues. The servers come back up when they say they are going to. We can get our name back, or keep our name, or whatever. We'll have to see. I really don't know how that's going to go down. If the servers are down for an unusual amount of time, it's entirely possible that I will not be able to record an episode tomorrow, at least in time to get it edited and then uploaded. And by edited, I just mean compressed. I don't really edit that much, unless we have like crashes and things like that, in which case I usually have to edit clips together in order to still have an episode. But yeah, we should be able to do everything as normal tomorrow, but we'll have to see. You know, obviously if the game's down, I'm not exactly gonna be able to play. Here's a zombie, the guy that we gotta fight. All right, so we'll go ahead and take him on. Looks like he's taking a decent amount of damage. But he's gonna hit pretty hard here. And unfortunately, his attacks are not exactly avoidable. I'm gonna try to hit him with a big thing like that. Oh no. Dang it. He zapped us with that stupid ability really quickly, and that does a pretty ridiculous amount of damage. I don't think we were below about 60% health when he hit us with that, and yet that just killed us outright. Alright. Oof. Well, we'll go ahead and heal up here. Yes, restore stamina. Let's see what, ooh, none of our crystals broke there, but we do have a health regen crystal missing. Because of that, I think, let's see, decrease damage from minions, decrease damage from minions. I'm going to go ahead and put a fine inspiring concac in our armor instead of an HP regen, so we'll get less HP regen, but if we get knocked down, we'll get a 50% chance to provide HP regeneration 5, so that's kind of exciting. It'll make it a little different, and it'll mean that getting knocked down could potentially benefit us, so that'll be neat. Then we're going to go ahead and teleport back in here and take another crack at that enemy. Unfortunately, the way that this cavern worked out, we've kind of spanned the level 54 and level 55 quests. Really, I think we're intended to have leveled up near the entrance of this whole quest area. And if that's not the case, then we were probably supposed to like quest here for a little bit, then go somewhere else, and then quest here again. So, oh, somebody joined the guild. What happened to my charm? Did it really not give me the charm because I moved away a little bit? Alright, infused charm. Come on. Major infused charm. Alright, cool. And we'll teleport down to Uprising Redoubt.
I'll watch out for you.
So we're heading back to where we were. I'm thinking maybe we'll try to steal some mana from that guy, not because we need it, but in order to get it away from him. That could potentially help us. Otherwise, I don't really know what to say about fighting him. I don't have good tactics to deal with enemies that can hit me no matter where I move. I mean, their spells track me. None of my abilities, as far as I know, have like interrupt frames or invulnerability frames like on a warrior, so I can't deal with them by dodging them or mitigating those attacks. The shield is pretty much our only option for damage mitigation because of that. Although we can avoid big attacks like the circle on the ground, obviously. So tactics-wise, I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, we could improve our chances by putting up the shield and then waiting till it only has about 10-15 seconds on the cooldown left, and then putting it up again. But I mean, that's about all I can think of that might help us. Okay, good. We didn't have any aggro. Let me go ahead and take out another one of these guys while we're here. We need 5 more of them dead anyway. And we need our shield back up. Fortunately, we have a much better chance of taking him out with our better equipment, though I'm not sure if it'll be quite good enough. We'll have to see. So we've got 50 seconds left on our shield. I'm torn between waiting and taking on the boss, or trying to take down another guy, possibly losing our shield in the process. So we'll just take this guy out. Bam, bam, bam. We'll just throw everything that we can at these guys. So even tossing down a whole bunch of attacks, we seem to have quite a bit of mana, so I suspect that has to do with our mana regen on starting combat and things like that that come from this weapon. Let's see. It gives us more damage when we attack from behind, more mana regen, increased attack speed. The increased attack speed is something that is definitely nice. It's not really something I've focused on. Especially it's not as evident. Ooh, we gotta get out of there. But it definitely makes our animations faster, and look how fast we're casting stuff. Oh, that hit us. That was not good. See, like, what can I do about this? I can do nothing. There's nothing that I can do. Like, It's very frustrating, because I kind of feel like I'm missing something, but maybe he's just a boss that's too high level for us. I don't know. It also sort of seems like luck. I mean, if we were able to, you know, correctly dodge all of those attacks and get in there and deal with it, then... Oh, gotta check our crystals. We lost a brilliant, so... There we go.
Tell me more.
But yeah, I don't really know what to do. I don't want to beat my head against the wall with this guy, so what we'll probably try and do is eliminate the rest of the Manthalls here and then head back to town. Next time, we'll start on another zone, leaving this quest so far incomplete, which will be okay because we'll come back once we get another level, and we should be all the more capable of defeating him then. So I think this... I want to check what level this quest is intended for as well, since it's quite possible this is supposed to be a 55 or 56 quest. So let's see here. Zone quests. We are working on Manithal Leaders and Zathi Must Fall. So, yeah. Zathi Must Fall is definitely a level 55. Manithal Leaders also level 55. Fortunately, one of them we can take out the low-level guys without too much trouble. So you go ahead and throw an Infused Charm here, shield up, and we got the Major Charm. So we'll go take out, we'll just go take out 3 more Manithalls, and then we'll come back, finish up the other quest another time. And then as far as additional zones go, Sienna Canyon has a level 54 quest for us, which looks like it'll be just perfect. And when we sort of start down that chain, I'm sure we'll get a whole bunch more quests. We'll be able to work on those and accumulate a good amount of XP. We should probably hit level 55. I want to say next episode. I'm not certain about that, but I suspect next episode will be when that happens. As far as group quests go, I think I might try and talk with the guild at some points and get a little bit of help with. Like we'll get a whole bunch of group quests together and then get help with 4 or 5 of them all at once. I don't know. I want to try and do some of those because they can be really, really good XP, but they take a long time too, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. It might be. I'm not a fan of these things. This one guy in particular, this Sapi, he's a real troublemaker. There's that. Try and freeze him a bit. Ah, interesting. So we did get to lower amounts of life. Very interesting. Alright, stop killing me now, please. There we go, that's 9. So we need 1 more. I think we have our candidate here. I wanted to get my shield back, but we'll just regen mana and then go for it. Alright, let's rock and roll. Evil, floaty, Argon buddy. So between our spell that increases our cast speed and an additional 8% increased in our speed from our weapon, we are fortunately able to throw out a pretty decent number of fireballs pretty quickly, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and head back, turn this in. It's a bit underwhelming not being able to beat the other guy, but at least we'll come back once, we'll probably come back once, once we have another level. It's a little silly to push ourselves too much to do quests that are above our level. It's not really worth our time, if that makes sense. There's no... I guess there's probably some, but it's not a huge additional return in terms of XP for doing quests that are above what you sort of should be doing. So unless you personally really enjoy the challenge of doing harder quests, there's not a huge point to it. You know, it's nice that you can take them on. Sometimes you succeed, like we did with the Manthal leaders. Some of them are technically for higher levels, but they're still pretty easy. That's always nice. So he's got us 1.2 million XP. That is a lot of XP. Alright, well, since that guy ran back, we're going to go ahead and safe haven back to Arachnaea. And that's going to be pretty much all that we can get done this episode, so I'm unfortunately going to have to call it an episode a little bit earlier than usual, so. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know that we didn't really get a huge amount done, but we did get our new weapon, which is good. We died, like, twice, so these past couple episodes we've really been dying a ridiculous amount. I should stop doing that. But next time we'll go after Sienna Canyon and report to Ariash. So that means, oh, this is where we were originally looking at going when we got distracted to the Doom Crypt. Right outside of Arachnaea, over to the side here, there should be a camp, and we'll explore Sienna Canyon. We also got to go up to Worm Gorge, clear out that area, and do Tor Exel. So lots to do, definitely lots to do. So I still suspect that we'll probably pick up at least a level and a half, maybe 2 levels in this area. So we'll have to see how it goes, but thank you guys for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time, and hopefully this server merge goes without a hitch. So have fun. Bye.